Is this the first?
It is the first time ever, exactly. It's the first time ever that Major League Baseball is playing a game in Europe as the sport tries to drive revenue growth by attracting new fans. For the most part, they've been successful at getting Europeans to buy tickets, not just American tourists, but the challenges range far and wide, like explaining how baseball works and answering vexing questions such as, why is it called the foul pole instead of the fair pole? The league is sending a link to a Baseball 101 webpage to its entire London database. Concession stands will sell portable radios so fans can get live explanations. The games will combine customs from both countries, including groundskeepers performing the YMCA like at Yankees games, Sweet Caroline like at Red Sox games, and a mascot race featuring British legends Henry VIII, Winston Churchill, Freddie Mercury, and the Loch Ness Monster. ESPN and Fox have faced additional difficulties trying to get the right camera angles because the stadium was built for track and field and soccer. That's led to odd dimensions like a very short home run wall, but immense foul territory.
What's the foul fair play wording issue? They just...
Well, it's like we call it the foul pole, and that's where a ball would be fair or foul. So then they say, well, why isn't it called the fair pole?
If it hits the foul pole, it's a fair ball.
It's fair, exactly. That's why they're confused.
So is the MLB just way too late on this? The NBA has done very well.
They're not way too late. They're not way too late because, again, baseball is international in different places like Japan and Asia and Latin America. So going to Europe's a different market for them, but they've done very well internationally in different countries.
Yeah, but they have the Cricket World Cup to contend with. We were talking to Wilf about that. Tough timing. While we have you, NBA free agency starts, is it Sunday night?
Sunday night, 6 o'clock.
And people are watching the real estate listings?
Right, so it's like in hedge funds, there's alternative data, right? Everyone's trying to track whatever it is to figure out market trends. In the NBA, it's now real estate. That's your alt data. So Kevin Durant just sold his Malibu home for $12 million. Everyone's looking at that to say maybe he's leaving the West Coast. A few months ago, Kawhi Leonard bought a $13 million house in Southern California. So everyone thought he's going to come back to the West Coast. But then there was all this controversy. Did he also buy a house in Toronto?
Do we know?
He had to publicly deny, saying, I'm looking at it, I didn't actually buy it. There was a wealthy CEO in Toronto offering Kawhi a multi-million-dollar penthouse to stay in Toronto. Right. So all this real estate transaction is your way at getting information about where people are going. Like LeBron was looking at schools in Los Angeles well before.
And it was a tip.
It
was a tell. It was a tell.
So a lot of tells. It's the alt data for basketball.
What's the latest on Durant?
No one really knows. A lot of experts are saying we don't really know what he's going to do.
That's the most honest thing they could say right now, I guess. Okay.